Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Throwing the out route complete. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Nix with it on first. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running back sent in motion. The Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. New set of downs for him from the 31. Once more, it's Nix. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready. To the right, yeah.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Able to get it to Franklin. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
First and 10 from the 32. This one's set up for Lamar. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down. Here's Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. From the gun, Jackson. He completes it in traffic. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, here's Jackson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it on 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun. This gets the first and more. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So that brings up second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Nix to throw again. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Still sticking with the passing game. Mo finds his back. Harvey. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They send a man in motion. On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. This finds Franklin. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Now once complete, it's Bryant outright. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. To throw, here's Nix. And the defender comes away with it. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 24-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Play action. Here's Jackson. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it up. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. And give up the middle to Harvey. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Lamar throwing again. This one's to Andrews outright. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. First and 10 from the 43. Jackson's going to throw again. Chased out to his right. Pass complete to Walker. And he's taken down at the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of these guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down, here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. And again, it's Jackson. He has room past the 25. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And it's close, but he's not going to score out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. This one left for Lamar. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Here's Nix. That's incomplete left side. Looking for Pat Bryant on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Nix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
good. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And this one is launched down. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35. On first and 10, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Nix with it on first. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
We see this all the time. The #1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work they go after the interception. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Run drawn up here for Lamar. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line for second down. Mitchell up the middle. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got his man, this is Walker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 3 now. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, no, they get it yet again. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Knicks off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Well, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, well, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Back to work after throwing the pick. And they pick him off again! And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted.
Snaps a little slow, and the kick is blocked. The Ravens, there he goes on the right side. The 40 hits the 20, and he finishes off the return partner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points.
Kate, this little sequence of events is why I'll go to my grave saying football is the ultimate and greatest team sport. This special teams group, they just picked up their offense in a big way. Softened the sting of that pick 6, and now this offense, well, they got to go regroup and pay back those special teams.
And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kate, you see how effective these crossing routes are. It's kind of like that point guard delivering to a big man. Once he feels that presence, once he sees a little bit of space, and he trusts the guy on the other end, it's almost automatic.
Jump off cut by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down from the 42. Lamar throwing again. On the move, headed right. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. All in left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 12 yards. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Jackson now on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Want to quit? Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th. He's back to throw. Lester finds the football complete. Keeps himself upright. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the third. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. No, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Into traffic, complete. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop go made at the 46, 3rd down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Nix now, 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
16. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves, and you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Lamar now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right, and they pick him off again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
At their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Still on his feet. They did it! He made the interception! And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th!
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
They give now to Mitchell. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Now air it out on 3rd. Looking slant route, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Working quickly here.
Yards on the play. That's good.
This one's set up for Lamar. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
At the Broncos' 21-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
To number 25.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He'll throw it. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And they pick him up again! Christian Harris picks it off! And the Broncos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Back to throw it. And this is another incompletion.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And he gets it away from his end zone. This is taken at the 44. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
This is Mitchell trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Looking to throw. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Oh, man, nothing from him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready.
Shotgun. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Bombers. Oh, my son.
They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Looking to throw. Left side now, caught by Sutton. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Oh, my son. Ready. Olay. Hey, Sean, let's go.
Going for it with Harvey. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a look for Nix. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.